she's getting trolled on the app. That goes how empty brained you are. I've got to say, just think it.
I'm sorry,
are you doing that to your daughter for everybody to go and attack her now on the app? She's a child.
Another glass of wine, I think.
Fucking, I think people in these boxes need a times 2.
Exactly.
That isn't actually fair on the
goes to show you everybody like what she's doing and what she is putting a child up to do. So I don't agree with it. I'm sorry.
I don't
agree with you, Pearl. It's rotten. It shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be doing it.
Am I drunk? Are you joking me? I'm on 35 meds a day.
What?
I'm actually on 35 meds a day, and she's asking me if I've
who are you talking to? Miss Eula, unknown, who are you talking to? Me?
No, there's somebody said in the chat that I'm just scrolling back, asking if it's me that's drunk.
Sorry.
I'm like, I'm on 35 meds a day.
It's like one flew over the fucking cuckoo's nest today.
I've got 13 chronic illnesses, and you're asking me if I'm fucking drinking.
And I've got an STD, Mrs. Unknown, in a competition.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, man. Everybody, she's not drunk. She's got 35 illnesses, and she's on 13 different meds a day. Just to put it out there.
What's that?
Ask me if I'm drinking.
What's anybody else's opinion then on what Misha's allowing a child to do? Has anybody got an opinion or not?
I just think, like...
Sorry, Alex.
All I was going to say is people just need to do better when it comes to safeguarding children. Other than that, like, people thinking they're the fucking hierarchy on the app and they're the best parents in the world, judging other people's parenting and stuff like that.
No,
personally,
but think about what Laura gets trolled by, and it's come out of her own mouth.
I totally agree, but I'm talking about this subject in general. I'm talking about there's people who go around the app saying, "Oh, you shouldn't do this as a parent," you know, we're all different. We're all brought up differently. You know what I mean? Like everyone's a different parent.
Exactly. No, I agree in that. But what I'm saying is, why doesn't she understand what Laura gets trolled with? So them kind of people is in Laura's comments trolling them, and
then you need to
them still 2 children. You are.
You should be protecting that child because, like you said,
do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? I'm just going to say it. Popular or unpopular opinion for me, the mum is using those children for financial gain. She does not give a shit about the age. She is using them for financial gain, and she will go anywhere she can to do it. She's gone around all the big creators saying she's sorry. She doesn't mean it. She wasn't aware. She is aware. And in my opinion, she's using them for financial gain. And for me, there'd be a welfare check put in. That's just
what's the difference then? What is the difference? What's the difference between putting your check? If from what I heard, a child was singing, yeah? What is the difference between your child singing on this app, right, and singing on Britain's Got Talent?
Yeah, exactly. My argument is, right now, is the fact that, yes, she let her daughter up to sing. I get all that shit. No, she shouldn't have been put on this side of TikTok. Get that. But she was on the other side of TikTok.
This isn't Britain's Got Talent, no toxic.
She was brought on.
Hang on.
Laura.
And muddied up.
Laura's shit.
One at a time, you know.
We all just talk one at a time. It's going, everyone's talking over each other.
It's not Britain's Got Talent, okay? To go on Britain's Got Talent, they go through strict procedures and protocols to prevent them from being exposed to the type of cretins that are on this app. That hasn't been done, so you cannot compare. They are innocent kids at 14 years old who have been exposed to a platform where there are hundreds, if not thousands, of predators and PDFs on this page. It is disgusting. And in my opinion, it's all been done for financial gain.
No.
Well, on Britain's Got Talent, you're totally protected, yeah? And X Factor and all that, you're totally protected.
Absolutely, yeah. The parents agree to sign stuff.
I agree with Alex.
If that woman... if that woman wanted to put her kids on this app to sing, why doesn't she sit in a box with them? Not to tell lies about the age, to make people out the 18. You come on live with your children and let them sing their heart out. There's nothing wrong with us.
She does.
But then stop her from going in a box with Laura.
Only because, yes, exactly. It was only because Laura brought her to this side that this is an issue.
That's the part I disagree with that, with Laura. And
I think what you got to think here, Alex is dead right. No one can judge anybody's parenting just because of an app, yeah? So no one can say she's a bad mum or anything. What she's done wrong is, like Pearl said, she's gone maybe to the wrong platform. She's gone to the wrong platform for her child to have a bit of fun on social media. I don't agree with the child modding. But
exactly.
He's gone to
I don't agree with any of that.
Because you can't say, like, I know Topwell said about you brought your kid on here for financial gain. So that goes the same as me then with my twins. That goes the same as DG.
You don't let them mod.
Yeah, Topwell, I agree.
I have to agree. I've put videos of my autistic daughter. So I do actually agree.
That's fine, because they're your pride and joy. I completely agree with that.
I'm going to
People should
say
be
this
allowed to show
now.
off the kids.
Get the issue.
Go on, Alex.
I think Topwelly become friends with Court Assassin for financial gain.
Oh, God. What financial gain have I made off her? Please tell me.
Did you make a few quid out of it?
No, absolutely not. If anything, I made a massive
Topwelly, wrong gun.
Oh, Alex.
Those kids
But if you put your kids on this
have been brought over to this side.
So instead of dishing the mum's parenting, why not advise the mum, look, you've just got the wrong platform to where you've took your child to.
Yes,
exactly.
But the mum didn't know this.
It's not the wrong platform. It's not the wrong platform.
Go on,
TikTok
Papa.
You mean Laura's platform or TikTok?
I mean the page.
Right,
I mean, what she's done is, like I said, maybe what you should be saying, you shouldn't judge her on her parenting. No. You could just say to her, you've gone to the wrong page of the wrong persons to probably let your child have a bit of fun and show her face. Maybe you should say it that way rather than judge the mother's parenting.
Dave, but as a parent, if you were then informed that it was over 18 to go live and all this stuff, you'd be like, okay, my bad, made a mistake, won't do it again. The fact that she...
I can't say that. I bring my kids on. I bring my kids on live.
Put her hands up and say she was wrong.
I bring my children on live. DG does. Tommy Jacobs does.
I'm on about modding.
Yeah, modding, 100% not. A child doesn't know how to mod. You would never get a child involved in modding for anybody.
No, you wouldn't. But then for the mum to turn around and then go in Laura's live and say, let's go cause some more chaos after she's gone around saying sorry, then I'm sorry, but
people are going to have a hunch.
Yeah.
You know, but you can't judge the parenting.
But what I was going to say was, if you actually want to get your kids seen and out there, you go to the entertainment, you go to the side.
People make mistakes, sweetheart. We're human beings. She's gone to the wrong platform, not the wrong app. The wrong platform.
Yeah, but Dave,
he was on the right platform until
I do agree with Dave.
Go on, Papa Blaze.
How many people do you think have tried?
1 minute is the norm.
When people say take your kids to the entertainment industry, right? How many people do you think have failed to get in the industry just by taking them to the industry? And how many children do you think have been abused in the industry?
100%.
TikTok is no dirtier than the rest of the industry with
100%.
But this is my
underhand.
point.
Well, you protect your own kids.
This is my point. Why doesn't she come on live with her children? So when she's monitoring them comments, if any messages come through, she's monitoring. There's nothing wrong with that, but not to fucking send the children to Laura when we all know that Laura gets trolled off.
Yeah, so that's where she's fucked up. It doesn't mean she's a bad parent.
No,
it doesn't mean the kid's in danger. You've just fucked up.
Dave, that's what I said. I said, for fuck's sake, when she's put that comment in, mod me up again and let's cause some carry on. Come on, Dave.
That's the mother obviously trying to bite back and thinking she's clever by her becoming a mod and saying, that's the mother being a little bit sour there, that people have said, look, you know, fucking, you shouldn't be on there with your kid. That's the mother just being a bit sour and say, you know what, you cunts. You want to fucking dig at me? I'm going to fucking mod up. Now come and dig at me.
Last minute panic.
I don't think there's a massive difference between this app and like Britain's Got Talent and that, because the fear that I have with it is just say you're there doing your performing as a young child, thinking you're doing good, right? And then you get a gift, and then that child then messages that adult and says, "Thank you for my gift." That's the potential start of grooming.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So,
yeah, but
you as a parent to handle it.
that never happened with Chloe. She never was.
But you don't know. You can't never say never on this. That's the thing.
No, you can't. I agree.
And Guy, how about not talk about the mother and leave the child?
Can I just have my say and then I'll drop down, Pale?
How about talk? You
You
are.
got my Susie, sorry.
I'm sorry, I literally, this is going to be an unpopular opinion, right? But Top Welly saying that the mother needs a welfare check for them children, I think is appalling. When you modded for a girl that built a whole platform on the fact that she'd had her children removed from her care. So I think that was out of order, because you're well known on this app now for supporting Court Assassin. You modded for her for a long time, and she built that platform off losing them babbies.
That's nothing to do with me, though, is it? The kids weren't ever on the platform, so
I know
you
it's
can't
going to
come
be
at
an
me for
unpopular
that.
opinion, but
You can't come at me for the responsibility of what she did with her kids. She doesn't
No,
put
but
kids as mods in people's boxes, so
no, and I
really
no,
to compare me for
I
being mod
agree.
for that
No
is a
child
bit
should be
disgusting.
modded. No, I agree. No child should be modding on this app. I agree. But also, you backed a woman who lost custody of her children. We all know the story. I'm not going into it because it upsets me. But you backed that woman. So how can you say that another woman needs a welfare check on her children because she sat on an app to let a child sing when you backed someone who's lost custody of her own
It's
children?
not singing though, is
I'm
it?
sorry.
It's letting a mod when
Well,
she knows how
hang
old they
on.
are. There's a bit of a difference.
Yeah, I certainly don't think you should be judging the
I
parents.
get where
Right.
Susie's coming from there, but what as well, Topwell is saying that was nothing to do. I don't know the ins and out when you were Court's mod, but what I'm
I
saying
backed
this time
Smash.
is the mother is knowingly going into it when she knows what Laura gets trolled of. Why doesn't that mother say, right, 2 hours a night or an hour such in a time and an hour whenever, I will come on live with you. Do what you're singing, we'll do it together. I can
He
keep
didn't
track
know
of what's
anything
going
about
on.
Laura.
You know the problem with this app? When someone gets called out for something, yeah, and then everybody has an opinion, then you are going to get someone say, yeah, but you done this. Yeah, but you done that. Yeah, but you was this person. Yeah, but you was with that person. And that's what it causes. So you got to remember, we've all done something we shouldn't have fucking done.
Exactly, and me
That's
more
exactly
than
it.
anybody.
But I've not been around her for months and
All
months and
humans
months.
make mistakes.
But I
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
dream of letting
Thomas
a
held their hands up.
14-year-old.
She held her hands up.
I wouldn't dream of letting a 14-year-old come on and mod for a woman.
I totally
Come on,
agree
I'm not
with
being
you,
horrible.
100%
She's
on
not
that,
a full
right?
shilling to start off with. So she would be steering them in the wrong direction
But I
anyway.
still
They
don't
lied
think
about her age. And that's another.
Look, whether they've lied about the age, whether they've lied about the name, whether they lied about the date of birth,
trolls in your chat.
listen, whether they've lied
Get
about
the
whatever they
child
want to lie
out,
about,
please. Get them out.
whatever they want to lie about with this child,
Yeah.
it's not your child, right? It's
No,
that
I agree.
lady's child. Let's not talk about the child.
Her alone.
Let's not talk about the child. Maybe say to the mum, you fucked up. You've tried to irritate the app thinking you were clever, saying mod me back up. We're literally saying to you, we got your best child's interest at heart on TikTok. You picked the wrong platform to introduce your child to the app. Fucking
And
learn
this is
from
all
your
we were saying
mistakes.
to her. This is all
Yeah.
we were saying to her.
You know, you can't keep digging. You can't talk about someone else's child. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Talk
I'm
about the
talking
mum.
about the mother.
Talk about
I'm
the
saying
parent
I
at the
wouldn't
end of
allow
the day.
mine.
This is what we don't want. This is what we keep saying. People need to stop talking about other people's children. Like it's just that's what it's not.
But I
fair.
understand. Listen, sweetheart, if you're listening, you fucked up. You've gone to the wrong platform because she's not the full shilling. She gets trolled like mad. You don't know what kind of people are in her chat. So the advice that we'd say to you is don't go back there. Block the account from your child's phone. And when your child comes on, sit there with your child, have a flick through. If your child wants to jump in... if your child wants to jump in a box and say hello to someone, make sure it's the right creator. Make sure you register in the chat that there's no hate comments. And then introduce yourself slowly like that. There's no reason anybody can judge you on your parenting. This is TikTok.
Exactly.
You know, so
Well
just
said, Dave.
that's all I can possibly say because I don't know what else.
Yeah, well said.
On being a parent for trusting the wrong person.
So
I
you know,
can't stand Laura.
So nobody was going on. You can't say anything about the child. What I'm saying, it's like me when my little Henry comes, he sits on my knee, people send him little hats and do whatever. He's not on an app by himself, modern, for a woman who's not a full shilling. I'm going to say it, whoever comes at me for that. Modern for a woman who's not a full shilling. She can't fucking sing. She gets the life trolled out of her, and that's sending traffic in the wrong direction.
Exactly, but I don't think that Mish or Tash knew.
Laura, the thing is, Laura wants to be trolled. Is everyone
I agree, Alex. Alex, I agree.
I agree.
I'm not being funny. She sings, right, and she knows she's not good, and then she does that scream and that high note and laugh. Watch her face when she's doing it. She's smiling while she's doing it. She knows that she's doing. Yeah, she does it right, so she knows she's going to get the people going, "You're crap, Laura," so then she can go and cry about it.
Yeah.
This is she does it all the time.
Guys in the chat that are saying TikTok rules 18 to go live. Oh, no disrespect. I couldn't give a fuck. If I'm on live and if my kids want to come on my platform, I'll bring them up. You can't judge me as a bad parent because I've got my children saying hello to my community.
Yeah, no.
Yes. I have my grandchildren on, the only babies. And nobody will tell me I can't have them on. But what I'm saying is, you can't let the children come on by themselves on somebody's platform who is being trolled by the wrong ones.
Totally agree. I would never let my kids go on someone's live on their own phone. That's a no-no, 100% until they're an adult.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're a parent and you're coming on with your child, that's okay. But you just got to literally say, you've picked the wrong platform. You've picked the wrong platform for a child because that lady, like Alex says, gets trolled a lot.
Yeah, but she didn't pick that platform.
Well, she was in there, Fran.
Of course she was, Fran.
She was in that platform. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Of course they knew where the child was at.
Yes.
We all make choices.
Yes, Alex. I agree. Alex is speaking sense for once.
You behave yourself, Smiles.
And if I was you, if your daughter's got an account, and it's up to you as a parent whether you wanted to flick through, just make sure you go on there and block it so no one can message her. No one can whack her.
Pearl, can we let Miss Wendy Louise Jones in? She's a traveller. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but you know.
Right, I'm going to drop because I need a shower because I've worked all day to pay some of your fucking wages.
You got a job. You got a job, have you, Papa Blaze? Wow.
Bye, my friend.
Bye, mate.
I'll just come back from the gym.
See you all later.
See you later, mate.
Hi, Dave.
Hello, sweetheart. You all right?
Yeah. Are you okay, babe? Right.
This is Wendy Louise Jones. She's a traveller, by the way.
Hello,
guys.
Wendy. How you doing, my girl?
Yeah, I am travelling from Wales. I don't know.
Last time I'm going to say it, guys. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth, right?
No, we won't.
Right? No, keep my name out of your mouth.
No, we will not.
You have your grandkids.
Get out of here.
Behave, Snaggletuff.
At least let her have a say, Pearl. She's allowed to stand up for herself.
No,
Let
she's
her
not
answer
coming
back.
in. I don't want her in. No, I don't want her in. It's my platform, Dave.
Oh, you
don't tell me who I can have on here and who I can't. Thank you very much.
He was just going to put it on you then. I tell
don't
you now.
care. She's not coming in. So you have her on
Right,
yours.
if you
Thank
need
you.
to lift to that burger van, phone a taxi.
Sorry, Wendy. What were you saying?
Hello, Wendy.
Unmute, Wendy.
Wendy, you're on mute, Bab. That's it, sweetheart.
I said I'm rocking Trixie to the covers, like and then.
Huh? You put the sheets on the covers?
Rocker Trixie. Chat, what do you mean, Team Laura?
I don't know what they have to ask what you're talking about.
Yeah, do you want to talk to us and just ignore the chat?
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, I'm talking to her. I'm saying, like, I am like you. And I felt like the girl was right. So, I don't know if you know, right, wherever you live, yeah, but the travellers are killing they're analysing themselves left, right, and centre, yeah. So, in Wales, we've had 2 in the last, like, I don't know, 4 weeks or something like that. I don't know if you heard Lisa Marie and Dave and Pearl, Lisa Marie, me, you heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she was my cousin, yeah. And then after that, on Wednesday, another traveller unalived herself on Wednesday, which was my cousin as well, yeah. And I'm just trying to make sure nobody is going to be like doing that again.
So we can't. With the thing is, we should be able to call people out for their bad behaviour. That's the app.
Yeah, definitely, Alex. We're about to fucking go.
We're not calling them out. What we're saying is make your child safe on the app. Let her come on, let her do a bit of singing, but be there with her. Just exactly what you're just on about now, the trolling left, right and centre, right? That mother should be on that screen with that child. There's not a problem in that. But watching who's messaging her, who's in the comments, and making sure that nobody is like trying to get in contact with them off the app.
100%, I agree.
Right, Dave, Alex, Pearl, I'm talking to you out to the biggest person which is fucking in the wrong is the mother. It is the mother. The mother financially.
Can I ask you something? Were you setting Laura's live calling us all bullies?
No, I was not. Oh, listen to me. I put my hand on the blessed Lord's cross. I was saying about the people who was writing in the comments. You wasn't writing in them, so no.
Well, everybody's saying the same that you've been calling us.
Oh, Pearl, I put my hand on the blessed Lord's cross.
You're Laura's mod, are you?
Yes, yes. Laura modded me. Yeah.
No, Wendy, I'm not being awful. 40 face, out.
She asked Laura to mod her. She was like, mod me and I'll get rid of all these
out.
calls.
I'm sorry. We're far from bullying anybody on the app. She needs called up on her behaviour and she's not coming in here no more. And especially
I think people are taking it. I think people are taking it as bullying. But what you got to remember, I think Laura had said this herself, like Alex said. She gets a lot of trolls in her chat. They can be disgusting, say the wrong thing. They can retaliate. So that's not bullying. That's basically that. Laura will probably say that herself. And say, look, my page probably ain't the page because I get trolled. I play up to it. I scream. I do this fucking dirty dolphin noise and everything like that. So she almost drags the trolls in to be trolled.
Yeah.
In some way,
I was loving the attention.
Yeah, she is.
Like when I get trolled, I wouldn't advise my children to come into my stream because I know the kind of chat I've got going at the time. So I'd say, not a chance, boys. Not today. You know what I mean? Because I know what's going on with the guys in the chat.
Hey, Observer.
Yeah, hi there, everyone. I know obviously this has been going on for the last 24 hours and a lot of you...
How long has it been going on?
Yeah, well, since last night, yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah, a lot of you probably know that I do help to safeguard children and I would like to put it out to the big creators to join me and people from the... safeguarding community on a live to provide tips on how to keep your children safe. I think there's massive lessons to be learned from all of this, and it's certainly something that we all need to come together and try and protect our children.
Exactly, and if everybody doesn't know the Observer, she works with the police and she works with the child.
I'm out of here.
She works with the child protection team. So the Observer does a beautiful job on here, keeping the children safe. Yes.
So I'd like all the big creators to come in and help get people in to listen.
When's this Observer?
We're trying to get it. We're trying to get a date arranged at the moment. Obviously, I need to liaise with the other people involved. But yeah, I'd like to obviously get as many people in as possible.
Yeah, well, listen, that's absolutely fine. And I'm sure the others will be on board with this if it's keeping their children safe. Alex?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm sure Luke will. And if it's late on a night time, Donna won't. She's in bed by 5.
Hayley comments.
Hayley, do you want
to? She'll get on with it as well.
Fran, I'm just going to drop you down a second, me baby. Hayley, do you want to come up?
My box. I'll jump down, Pale. I'll go down, Pale.
There's a spare box. There's a spare box there. I've just asked Fran just to circle it. Yes, well, that's fine. Thanks, me baby.
Need me to drop? Just drop me.
No, it's fine. Just to thinging around. Yes, I would say Corey would. Everybody will have to ask him, but that's what it needs. All of the, and whichever creators, it doesn't matter if you're big or little, whichever way you are, for different ones to come in and just show like support. Not you, Pearl, but someone did not let me in. I've just let you in. Oh, I've never even noticed you're not in the box. I did.
She needs to be safeguarded. She needs to be safeguarded as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Who?
Raven Red.
Yes. Well, I've spoke with Raven Red over this before, haven't I?
Yeah, she needs to stop. Her mum and dad worked hard for that house and that money they had, to not gift it away to strangers online.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've already spoke to her about this, because I even said, and she's in the chat to call me a liar, if she messaged me and give us her bank details, that money would go back. You can come in, Raven Red. Of course you can come in and have your say. Sorry, Peggy.
Oh.
Wait there. Where's she at? You're in the box. Raven Red, do you want to request the box? Hi, Hayley, are you okay? Raven Red?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'll always go into Support Observer. I always jump in a box for it to get people in the line. It's really important.
But she does do a beautiful thing.
She always does, yeah, she always does stuff on child protection and kind of helping people and stuff. It's really important that, like, big creators just pop over, even jump in the box for 5 minutes to bring your people over.
Exactly, but I think there'll be lots that would come over and just show support, because at the end of the day, this is a good thing. It's protecting not just ours, it's protecting everybody's children on the app. Hey, my Raven Red, how are you?
Hi, Pearl. I'm brilliant, thank you.
Good.
I just want to put it out there. Please, everybody, I am compos mentis. I know exactly what I'm doing with my money. And wherever I like to drop it, please stop going on as though I'm not all there, because I am. I'm really Pearl, I've been trying to get in here for half an hour.
Sorry.
And people have I don't know who it is. I'm not
at one point, I never even noticed you were dropped out.
You know, but regardless of what I do with my money, you know, I've still got a lot of wealth, I've got a lot of health, and I've got so much this, that, and the other to share with people. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you know, and 9 times out of 10, I'm crying at everybody's bloody posts and what everybody's saying, because nobody knows me, but yet everybody says, oh, protector. I don't like that. Stop. I don't want protecting.
Sorry, can I say
Nobody
something
needs
here?
to protect me. I'm telling you, I've been around and I've been around. Do you know what I mean? I don't need nobody's help or
Raven
nothing.
Red, Alex just wants to
Can I
speak
just say
to you.
something, right? And I don't mean to come across nasty. I don't want to make this
Excuse
live.
me, darling. You're one. You have never sent anything to and Luke, and that is for a reason.
Right, number one,
Because
right?
I'm not interested
1 minute,
in
my
whatever
Raven
you
Red,
say.
Do you know why you're not interested? Do you know why you're not interested, Raven Red? Do you know why you're not interested? You think you own boxes, like you just come in here, Pearl, I tried to get in. Just because you gift people, you're just a normal person.
Yeah.
Just because you've got money, you are just like everyone else. Don't think you own boxes, Raven Red, because you gift.
It comes across as, Raven, that you're trying to buy your friendship, and you don't have to buy anybody's friendship.
By the way, I don't want a gift off you. That's why I blocked you months ago. So you don't need to mention my name, thank you very much, because I don't care for your opinion. I don't care how much money you've got. I don't want anything from you. That's why I blocked you months ago, love. Me and Alex don't need your money. We don't want your money.
Raven, I'm going to drop you out, and listen, not for being that, for you coming nasty in the comments, I'm not letting you in the box no more. We don't want your gifts, me baby. We think that you are vulnerable. you've got it through inheritance, and we don't want the blame of taking your money off you. So if other people do, that's absolutely fine, but we don't want that in here because we've never let people come in, and there used to be a couple like Zia and them, and the Canadian one used to think you went round the app controlling people over the money. We don't work like that in here, me baby. So I'm sorry. So listen, mods, next time Raven Red comes in, don't platform her. I'm sorry. She can sit wherever she wants and gift whatever she wants. It's not happening in here. I'm sorry to do that, Raven Red, but you've gone down Alex's neck and down Luke's neck for no reason at all. The only trying to say how it comes across.
I would have liked, though. I would have liked, Pearl, for her to give the explanation of the I've never interacted with this woman. I know of her a long time ago. I know of her account, right? And
Raven
she used to
Red,
do
you want to come back up, but don't scream over people because you will be kicked from the box if you want to have your say.
I'd like for her to explain the reasons why I mean, I don't want nothing of her, don't get it twisted, but she goes, there's a reason why that you and Luke don't get gifted. I'd like to know the reasons, because the people that she does gift, do you know what I mean? I'd like to have that explanation of why me and Luke.
Raven, are you in here? I think she'll have gone across to somewhere else. But if you're in here, Raven, and you do want to answer, jump back up in the box. But from now on, you will not be platformed in here, Raven Red. Because all we're trying to do is say you don't have to buy your French. There she is. You don't have to buy your friendship.
I've gone nowhere, Pearl. I'm right here.
Right. So let Alex speak, and when he's finished, and then answer him. He just wants to know, honest to God's question.
All I want to know is you come in here and you first the way you come across was like that you own the boxes, like because you gifted that I've been trying to get in for half an hour, like you had the choice. Like it's up to Pearl who she lets in the boxes, especially with this subject going on at the moment as well. That's number one. And then you stated to me saying the only two people I haven't gifted is you and Luke, and that's for a reason. What is? I'd just like to know the reason, Raven Red. I mean, I don't want anything from you. I don't want to. But to make that statement on an app, people are going to be like, oh, I wonder what Alex and Luke have done.
Yeah. Can you answer that, my Raven? You're on mute. Raven, unmute, please. I bet she's having a phone call off a certain menace. To say, don't say I said that. Raven, you're on mute.
Oh, I never knew I was in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Alex would like to know what was the reason why you said you've never gifted Alex or Luke. Not that they want gifting, but you've never gifted them for a reason.
I know that, Pearl. Bloody hell. You know, I mean, you're talking shit, all of you. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. He said, oh, who's she? She's nobody. I know exactly who you are. Did you not, Alex?
And what did you reply to me?
And I said, no, you don't know who I am.
No, you didn't.
And
no, you didn't.
You come back with something else.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
You stated on Miss Red's live, you said, oh, I know you know who I am.
Well, do you? Who am I?
I've seen you before. You used to go in all the lives before. And you was...
exactly who I am. Come on.
Remember, Raven Red, like I said, I remember you. People were saying to me, you used to float around before on the app, did you not? You used to jump in boxes and saying that you was going through poor mental health?
No.
Yes,
Is this not the lady that EQ said don't let her give?
No, I did not. No, I did not. You know nothing about me.
How are you, Raven Red? You okay, sweetheart?
You don't know anything about this, Dave. So you just stay to the side, darling.
Okay,
you know nothing about me. I'm speaking to this Alex. Come on, Alex. Tell me who I am.
Oh, don't get upset. Don't get upset, Alex.
Dave, stop stirring the situation. Get out.
Pearl, I'm going to speak to you later, and then you'll know exactly. I have not replied to anybody who has texted me with their numbers.
Right.
I.e. all you creators, because I don't want to be drawn into this upheaval of a shit app where you're all calling each other.
Putting everybody in place. This is going on. Just leave him in the boxes alone.
Drop down and talk to Pearl later.
Raven, listen. People care about you. You don't have to.
I don't think it doesn't come across like this, but you know.
Raven, let me finish, please. So, just let me finish, Raven. Right.
I don't think this is the time.
Right, it's your choice, but all I'm saying is people care about you, and you don't have to buy a friendship on this app. You do not have to. You are.
I'm not buying nothing, Pearl.
You are, Raven, because you've seen you get priority over things, and I've watched you when you go, especially when you go into Delusive's live, she can't get you in the box quick enough. And if you didn't gift her, I'm going to say it like it is, Raven, she wouldn't have you in that box. End of. Corey wants in, does he?
Well, that is exactly what you guys think. It is not what I think. It is not what I think.
But it's what everybody
saying that I think this and I think that. How the hell do you know what I think? You don't. You don't know what I think. None of you. So how dare you say that? None of you know what I'm thinking or feeling or doing. None of you. But okay, Pearl.
Right, Raven, please don't jump out the box in bad mood. I'm only trying to be nice to you by saying, listen, nobody else gets in Angie's and up in that box as quick as what you do until you gifted her. Every time you come in now and you request that box, you're up. She doesn't do that to everybody else. Right, Raven, and if you didn't,
everybody's box, nobody knows I'm there. Raven, to do something.
Right. And if you didn't gift her no more from today, you wouldn't get in that box, and that's fact. That's what I'm saying to you. Sorry, Raven. There you go, unmuted. Raven, unmute, please.
Pearl.
Hello.
I'll phone you.
Pearl, I think
Pearl, keep turning the mic off. Fucking stop.
Pearl?
Not you, I'm telling the mods to stop turning people's mics off.
Pearl?
Yeah?
I think you should do this offline, not on here. Not on here. I don't think she's not in the right headspace. Speak to her later.
Exactly, but I don't want her to think anybody's picking on her. All we're trying to do is help her and saying, stop going around the app and buying your friendship. You are welcome in here.
You can't do that, because otherwise you say that about every single person who gives big on the app. You can't tell her what she can and can't do. She's a grown-ass adult.
Well, in here, Corey, she doesn't have to come in here and drop anything.
I've said the same in my life.
Yeah.
I agree. So when she comes in, I have told her on my own live, and then earlier she dropped me a fucking gorilla. I've told her so many times, you do not have to spend money to be in here. I know I joke and I laugh and I say, oh, it's pay and display. If you ain't paying, you ain't saying blah, blah, blah. But we don't block anybody.
No.
But if whatever she chooses to do, she will choose to do. And the problem is when people are turning around going, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be doing that, it makes her want to do it even more. And not only that, you can't Pill. If I told you couldn't spend your money, babe, you tell me to go and get fucked.
I would. But what I'm trying to say is never in a lifetime does anybody have to come in here and spend money so we'll be friendly with them. You don't have to do that.
No, exactly. But I think she's just really pissed off with everyone saying like, oh, she's vulnerable and everything else. Sorry.
Thank you, Corey.
You're saying it. Raven.
Exactly.
But can you please calm down, Raven? I don't like people crying.
Do you know what it is,
Thank
right?
you, Corey.
Do you know, this really aggravates me. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll say it how it is, because like I always do. I ain't gonna hide behind the app, and I ain't gonna hide behind saying things what I really truly say. There's multiple women that go in boxes, multiple men that go in boxes and cry and all this stuff, right? You only give a shit because you gift. That's all. You only give a shit because you gifts. Because there's multiple people that go in boxes and cry and no one gives a shit about them. It's just because she's a gifter that you care. That's all.
Yes, Raven, ring me. You've got my number.
Thank you very much.
Okie doke, ring me later.
Alex, who are you aiming that at? Are you aiming that at me?
No, I'd say I'd call you straight out if I was to mention it. But I'm saying in general about people in the chats going, oh, pour this, pour that, pour this. Let me tell you now, how many times have we seen people going in boxes, breaking their hearts, crying, and people going, oh, just drop down, I'm dropping you down for your mental health. Why do people that give big get fucking, you know what I mean, the special treatment on this app? Have you noticed?
Yeah, nobody should be getting special treatment regardless.
It's all the special treatment.
Like, for anybody else in. Sorry.
I feel bad that people are going through things. She come in with a different type of aggression. I'm sorry, she did. You know what I mean?
Lisa, you're using a vibrator. What the fuck was that?
Don't put anybody else in, please, mods.
What time is this outing on Laura anyway, Phil?
You what, 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock, Corey.
That's what we're all waiting for.
Yeah, it's on Shan. It's on her live. So it's at 9 o'clock.
Shan, isn't it, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But no, nobody has to.
She said it in my live earlier, Pearl. I think she just pissed off that obviously EQ ran that live and said like, nobody should be taking gifts from her and all the rest of it. Then EQ was taking gifts off her yesterday. Do you know what I mean? So it's very counterintuitive. So I'm not going to tell somebody what they can and can't do. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I can't. It just doesn't feel comfortable to me. Like if I said to you, Pearl, you're not spending money this weekend, you just go and top the fuck myself.
I've just had a message, and you're going to have to take this as a pinch of salt because I've had the message. I don't know if this is true. So I'm saying it now. Someone has just messaged me saying that's Dave Courtney's ex-girlfriend, and she's very vulnerable or something. That's why I don't know how true it is. I've just had a message from me inbox from someone that's always in my life saying that that's Dave Courtney's ex-girl. I don't know if it's true. I don't know
who Dave Courtney is.
I know who Dave Courtney is, but I've never come across Red Raven before, so I didn't want to have an opinion because I've got no idea who she is or what the backstory is, so I just didn't have an opinion.
Oh, according to my life, apparently that is true.
Listen, she's going
to meet me later.
And why I sent you my phone number, everybody, was because she sent me a gorilla, and they were friends, he said. Oh, she was his friend. They weren't in a relationship, they were friends.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, and why I gave him his phone number for, and I sent it to her, and I've never messaged, and I've took a screenshot to show it's the only thing I sent. Because I said, listen, Raven Red, you don't have to come in here and gift, and I am quite willing to send this money directly back to your bank account. She sent one to somebody else, but she sent me a gorilla, and I said I would give that money back into a bank account. Then she went mad. But all I'm trying to say is, she doesn't have to come in here and think she has to drop a big gift for us to like her. We like everybody comes in here. If you only comment, we like you. I don't do that.
She's been in mine. She's been in mine for the past week or so and haven't dropped anything. She did drop today though. But she haven't needed or I haven't asked for anything. I've never once asked for anything off anyone.
To be fair, I'm just looking out for the creators because I've seen this many times where people have been gifting big against creators, and then in the end, it's the creators that get the backlash of it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always that.
I've done my due diligence then, should we say. So after she originally dropped, I think it was 2 gorillas months ago now, I messaged her straight away, and I think Miss J messaged her as well. And I said, look, I don't want to pry. I said, but I've got to ask the question. I said, are you financially okay? And you don't need to drop that like every single day or whatever. And then she was like, no, I'm absolutely fine. I've got my money's fine. She's on about buying a car and all this crap. So from my end, my due diligence is done. Whatever she chooses to do afterwards is
Don't add anybody else into the... I'm going to go through my mods. Stop fucking adding people to the boxes. Leave who's in and nobody else. Sorry, everybody, stop.
Can I just say as well?
Say something. I think some people like to give.
1 minute.
They don't feel like...
Little Susie was just speaking there. 1 minute. Sorry, Susie, what were you saying?
Sorry. I was just going to say, right, as much as the lady's saying she's not vulnerable, and Alex, I totally agree with you, the creators do get the backlash when she's gifting heavy or whatever. I'm not, and this is going to, she gets in the box, and to become so upset, you know, I understand it, you know, with frustration. If someone said to me, oh, you're vulnerable, you've got mental health, I wouldn't like it either, but to become so upset, that tells me in a roundabout way that she is quite vulnerable. But, you know, to accept it yourself, it's quite difficult.
I think the difficult part with Raven is the fact that it's not just one person that's talking about her vulnerability. It's so many different platforms, so many different people, and in front of such a big audience. So essentially,
I agree,
there's 3,500 people that are being told that this lady is vulnerable. you know what I mean? So it's just going to piss her off even more.
Exactly.
The thing is, a lot of people have said, a lot of people have said, you know, where money's come from inheritance, you know, the poor woman's probably still grieving. She's probably, well, we heard it there. She's obviously quite emotional, and that in itself makes you vulnerable. She might not say she's vulnerable. We've just heard her say, no, I'm fine. But we've all been there, and grief does make you vulnerable. And I totally agree with Alex. It's the creators who she's gifting big that are going to get it, because then it'll be, oh, you abused it, you know, a vulnerable lady and all that. Well, the big creators, the genuine big creators, are genuinely looking out for her.
Yeah.
Can we get Lottie in the box? Lottie's a gifter, and then you might get a gifter's perspective on it.
Is Lottie in the box?
Pre-warning, she's going to sewer. Oh, here she comes. Oh, God, help us all.
Oh, Bun Corey Wild.
Hi, my Lottie.
Hello, Pearl. I just wanted to start off by saying, Corey, go away. Love you, Alex. But as a gifter,
he only cares about you because you spend money in his life.
Shut up, you. As a gifter, it's really difficult because we do get a lot of grief. There are rooms that we can't go in depending on who we're gifting. I have been called vulnerable more times than I care to remember, and I am far from vulnerable. I've had people want to know where my money comes from, which is no one's business. My husband doesn't even tell me what I spend my money on. Now, I've never spoken to Raven Red. She does sound vulnerable, but it's really hard when you are a gifter and you have got loads of platforms saying, block her, you're vulnerable, block her, she's vulnerable. Because what if she isn't?
Yeah, no, I'd never block her. I'd rather speak to her off the app about it.
But
you know, like, I'm
not directing that at you, Pearl. It's like if this has been going on for a few days now, I think, with people saying that this lady is vulnerable, and I just think, you know, all you kind of hear is people saying about mental health and this and that, but it should never have been said online by anybody that she was vulnerable. You all have ways of contacting each other offline, and it could have been something that could have been dealt with not so publicly for her.
Right.
Yeah, I think so.
Can I just go there a minute? Everybody who's in here who watches me on a normal day-to-day basis knew I was sending Raven Red my telephone number.
Yes.
I've got no way of contacting. She has never sent her telephone back to me, the number, right? I've asked her quite a few times, please send that number back to me so I can speak to you offline. Tonight is the only time that she's going to be shown willing that she's going to send that number back or ring me, whichever way, or put it on a private number, but she's going to contact me. I had no other way than I sent her a message telling her, please, Raven Red, you don't have to gift to come in mine. We love you to come in the room no matter what. So I didn't do it online. It's just...
Yeah, it's really hard one.
Tonight.
Everyone has certain vulnerabilities, don't we? We're all a little bit vulnerable in our own little way. And if you've lost a parent or two parents especially, and then everyone's in boxes discussing, like, are you vulnerable? What's wrong with you? Is it like, I would hate that, and it would make me feel even worse. Exactly. And if she's in a situation where she's emotional, I think we're us all discussing her like she's not here. Exactly. I just think it's too much, and I think it can push someone over the edge. And I know everyone's got the best intention, but it's humiliating and shaming, isn't it? Like, when I've got mental health issues, and if you're all in here discussing them, going, oh, she's mental, she's crazy, like, I would just find that so hard. Yes. And then when she's upset, I just find it heartbreaking. Like, losing a parent, especially two parents, it's the worst thing in the world. And you may not be vulnerable in the sense of like that, but when you've lost parents, like, your whole world falls apart. You're never the same after that day. It's horrendous. I lost my dad, and I just really feel for her, but I really feel like maybe continue this conversation is making things far worse for her.
I would take all the vulnerable gifters though.
Are you okay?
Can I just say on that, Hayley, I've lost both my parents Not recently. I've buried both my parents. And there are days, I totally agree with what Hayley's saying.
Susie, sorry for shutting you down 1 minute because that means she's upset. 1 minute. Raven, are you okay?
No.
Raven, I've got your number.
I should be honest. I'm so sorry. I don't want anybody to, but I will phone you later. I just can't stand listening to all this about me.
Raven.
I don't want to be talking about me, please.
Yeah, okay. We'll
I've lost all my family.
Yeah, we're going to change the subject, my Raven.
Yeah, we'll change the subject.
We're going to talk about Laura again, so you can sit in the box and listen to us, Raven, right?
Cal, find a rope.
We're going to speak about this Laura. She's a wrong one on the app.
I actually just jumped in to say, can we change the subject? Because I was just going to list literally what Hayley just said. I just jumped in like, Raven, chill out. Everybody chill out. Change the fucking subject.
Yeah.
And I do agree with what Alex said as well. Everyone needs to just change the fucking subject. Fucking hell. Let's talk
I could be with you, Top Girl, in 5 minutes. I'm not that far from you. And I could tell you a lot then. And that would please me.
Listen, my love, honestly, if you need to come and fucking have a coffee with me, that's fine. I'm driving now. Let me know where you are. I'll come, but I don't like people crying. Like, I hate it.
You know,
Let's
and
just
I'm
change
not
the fucking subject.
Yeah, let's
I'm
change
not putting it on either. You know, I don't want nobody's sympathy at all.
Exactly.
But, you know, I can't help but cry.
Don't listen, my Raven. Do you want to get in this conversation about Laura Hayes'
No,
music?
okay, Pearl, I'll drop out.
No, you can stay there. Do you want to get in this conversation about Laura Hayes'
I'll
music?
even come to her for you, Red.
No, I don't want to call nobody. I don't want to call nobody.
Well, ring me in a bit, my Raven, right?
I will. Thank you.
We're not talking about it no more, so it's good. Right?
Can you drop me out as well?
Okay,
Drop me out 'cause I can't-
Nobody else in a minute, because we're just going to...
You've sent me your number. I've never called.
Sorry, go on, my Corey, what?
Yeah, Raven, you've sent me your number. I've never contacted you, obviously, because I haven't needed to. But if you do want me to ring you, if you can't get hold of Pearl or whatever later, then obviously just drop me a message and I'll drop you a call.
Cora.
That's Alex.
So, what we're going to talk about is my Shan in the comments who's doing this exposure tonight. Are you in here or not? Because I want everybody to follow you up, because this is just going to be... There she is. Right, request the box, me baby, please, and get in.
I literally know nothing about this Laura. Can someone give me like a quick 1 minute who she is?
Alex, no, he's in love with her. He's infatuated.
I know nothing. All I know is
where
have you read
Hayley? Alex is.
Why in your step, Corey? Because you got piped last night. Why you got no spring in your step, mate?
I have. I did get piped. And what's your problem with that? What? Just because I actually bought them instead of top for once?
Well, you know, you can whatever floats your boat, whatever you can do, you're oil in your grave, I suppose.
Did you
last night I was the post receiver, not the postman.
Did Corey and Alex sleep together last night?
No.
Pearl, I'm not joking you. I got up this morning and I was walking like fucking Bruce Wayne.
Were you the plug or the socket?
Well, I was the socket last night, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, Pearl, fucking hell, darling. I rang Alex. Alex was like, what the fucking advice can I give you?
Right, here's my Shan.
Hello, guys. Are you alright?
This is who's doing it tonight, so everybody follow my Shan up, and it's just going to be worth listening to. So while we're watching our Smuggle Tough, by the way, Alex gave you that name, not me. I just carried it on.
So how is everybody?